I noticed that a lot of polys would be probably like back on rent or didn't pay or might be late, but they wouldn't say anything. I would call them and ask. I would see them and they would not say anything, and I would be like no one's asking for help, but I can see that you are struggling. Yeah. I can see it. And even like on Fridays at my job, they have a food bank, like a free food bank. You kind of get like a big box of veggies, starch, some type of protein. It's free. Take it, and it's like, if you portion it well, it's like a good meal that you can have for a few nights, and it's free. It's amazing. I even take a box. You know, it's how I make my lunches for work. I seen that a lot of poly families would not accept it, right? But I can see that they're struggling. Like, I see it, right? And it hurts because it's sad, because I'm just trying to figure out in the office, like, how can we get like how can I get our people like to just not only ask for help but accept it as well, or just know that it's there.
And these are families with kids, right?
Families with kids. With kids and elders, right? And that's something that I've noticed, that I've seen with poly families, like even with mine, like, you know, just asking for help. And I think that what comes with that, the fear, is like being vulnerable, right? And sometimes our families feeling, or people feeling like that they're weak if they ask for help, like when it's the complete opposite, you know? And also feeling like other people are going to find out, because you know, people are messy. People are messy. The last thing you want to hear,
Polynesian
like, right?
Polynesian gossip is real.
You know, when them ladies get together and gossip, it's going, especially if you don't hear nothing in English, it's going down.
It's going down.
They talking about somebody.
When they choose not to speak English,
right? Just be like this.
Oh, this.
I'm trying to hear what they're talking about. That's when you know it's real, right?
Yeah.
So, it sucks, because I know that's something that no one wants to be talked about in that way. Like, they couldn't pay, like, oh my god, they couldn't pay their rent. Or, oh, they asked for it, like they got a free food box, they just don't have food. You know? So I know that sucks.
What's that someone where you say galof?
Galof. Like, hey, galof. I'm like, this Will can pay his rent, hey, galof.
In Italian, fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah.
So like, you don't want to experience that. You don't want to hear that about your family. So that was like one main thing that I feel like our people struggle with so much. And because they don't ask for help, it leads to mental health, right? It leads to abuse. It leads to depression. It leads to people getting sick.
Suicide.
It leads to suicide. It leads to no one crying out for help. It leads to miscommunication or no communication. And it leads to nothing get done, and then what? We're at a funeral, or we're at jail, or we're in a hospital, all like, why didn't no one say anything? Right?